in the shop. He's got a couple of pours to do. We always look forward to everyone joining us and chiming in, telling us a little bit about what's going on in the rest of the world. And he has been very busy in the shop this weekend. Lots of neat stuff here. We've got good evening, Lord Schneider and Dustin's Varieties. Just doing a little recap on some of the things that he's been working on this weekend. He got a request for a jar holder that had mushrooms, so he has made this really neat piece here. You can see the little dude sitting on his mushroom, and he's working on these neat little silver pieces that are going to be removable. The base is all copper. Hello, Steve-O! Thanks for joining us. He also got another Batman done this weekend. He did a couple of special orders that we've already got packaged up and on the way out the door. And an octopus just like that got raffled off yesterday on here on Instagram. And Next Level Rocks and Metals was the winner of that raffle. We'll be doing another one real soon. And he's got a couple of pours set up here for us this evening. Good evening, River Hills Foundry. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, that's ready.
All right. Now, what do we have in the furnace this evening?
This is just some copper. This is just fun. I stumbled onto this trying out a different clay.
Okay.
Fun.
So we have a fun copper show coming up. Oh, you gotta turn that light off there, that big one. Not that one. One of them. It's way too much light. There's a lot of fire there you guys are missing out on. Oh, thanks, Steve-O. He said we are better than the Oscars. Look at that flames on that. That's crazy. We've got too much light here. I'm trying to, there you go. Now you can see some of the colors.
And I would pour. I can't touch Vulcan. So, we'll do something different.
Well, we need some marshmallows. That is pretty. Here we go. See if I can get you a better angle. There we go. It's still pretty high flames, too. And it doesn't even smell. That's crazy. Look at those flames dancing there.
Hello, a buddy. A pendant for his wife.
Ooh, there's the rainbows. Good evening, John McLean.
What's going on, John? Thank you for stopping. How you been?
Looks like he's been really busy by the amounts of pours I see being posted. They're looking really good. I said, what up, what up, what up?
What up?
Well, we were playing with this really cool fire pour here with his copper that he discovered trying some different pouring techniques. And now he also has a heart that he has to get poured for a friend that has asked for a pendant for his wife. Busy over here. He's in the shop any minute he's not at work. Those real jobs get in the way.
You know what? I'm gonna need this.
Trying to find the best spot here to get out of his way. We've had a lot of fun pouring this weekend. Isn't that the truth, John? Perida, thanks for joining us. He had, I guess there was 3 or 4 orders that we had to work on this weekend. A couple of birthday presents. And another really cool jar holder. So there's been a lot happening here.
I think it's the last part in this crucible is coming apart on me.
Those things last so long, though. I love those big ceramic crucibles.
This is 925.
Good evening, Mystic Rose Grows. Thanks for joining us. Just in time to see a beautiful 925 heart pendant that he is starting on. Enjoy your dinner, Steve-O. We'll be here. Thanks for joining us. See, this is very pretty too. Each metal has such a different look to the fire. Ooh, that one went out quick. So we've got the nifty copper pour and the 925. We'll go quench that so that we can take a look at what came out of that pretty fire. It wasn't really about the pour on that one. That was more about the fun of the fire. Good evening, Alex Leo, 1977. Thanks for joining us. He's just rinsing off a pour that he did. While he's doing that, here's a peek at some of the stuff he's been working on. This is a work in progress. I think is coming out absolutely gorgeous. The gnome and the base are copper, and those little mushrooms there on the front are silver. And who can't love that shiny Batman there? Wow. I'm not sure which is shinier, the Batman or the octopus. Good evening, Matt. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, isn't that really interesting and cool?
You know what we're going to do?
What are we going to do?
Let's pour it again. We got a wood pour.
That does look like a wood pour. Holy cow, that's crazy.
We're going to do a copper wood pour.
That's crazy.
Want to keep that one?
Got this one to peek at here. Yeah, John McLean, the girl that we did the skull jar for. We saw her again this weekend, and she said that the skull jar got claimed by her boyfriend, and so she needed a different one. So she said she needed mushrooms, lots of big mushrooms. Ronner, thanks for joining us. Hello this evening. And yeah, Matt, it looks like he just put it back in the air to remelt. We're going to re-pour this mold. This is how the wood molds are done. When you take the piece of wood and you cut out your shape, and you usually burn it once through to get the detail to come up. This, however, is not wood.
And I ain't telling.
But that was that beautiful fire show he had going here a few minutes ago. The flames come up really high. And so that could make a really neat pattern. Or not. It'll be fun to find out. Speaking of really fun things, this here...
Uh-oh, Vulcan.
This is the piece of gold that we poured Friday night on our Friday night pour. And I think that it looks like a moon with a crater. It has a really neat feel to it. It's scrap gold that we have been putting together for the assayer. And it's fun to try to see what size we can get it up to. This one here beside it is the platinum. Our goal is to get that to fill this whole case. We want a nice 2-ounce platinum pour eventually. 1 gram at a time. It doesn't take long to get there. I don't know if I think these are not connected yet. Yeah, these are not connected. I can show you the detail he got on these little mushrooms. I think they're absolutely adorable and super fun that you can take them on and off. We've been working at it a little bit at a time, John. That platinum. We did our mail call last week. We had a couple of new grams, so we added them to the stack. And this dude is awesome all by himself. Jester Dog, thanks for joining us. We are in between pours at the moment. He has poured a really cool bar that ended up leaving a wood pour design on the mold. So he's going to re-pour that so we can see what kind of detail we can get out of that.
Copper.
And that's all in copper. And that piece he's playing with right now is a heart for a 925 pendant that is going to eventually have an amethyst set in it, I believe.
Yeah.
I think that's the stone that was chosen. So pretty. So pretty. So you can see our copper's melting. It doesn't take as long this time. The furnace is all hot. The base on this is absolutely awesome. I'm not sure if I can pick it up. Can I?
What's that?
This.
Pick anything up.
Oh, I wasn't sure how this was. Oh, I guess that is. There we go. Oh, that does lock right in. It snaps out. It locks in so that it doesn't just fall over on you. You can see they're all still in process. He just poured. But he has the detail here. And then here on the bottom, it has very cool. With Delft, the burn part is not usually usable from my understanding. But sometimes you can get 2 pours out of one. Okay, so he has... This is the first time I'm seeing this too. He has apparently fit these 2 together. That is freaking awesome! This one's a surprise to me. I had not seen his plan on this. And wow, that is freaking awesome. Good evening, Rascal77. That is going to be a beautiful pendant. Absolutely beautiful. He keeps telling me that he needs more tools to do jewelry.
Yeah, I can't do jewelry with what I got. You'll be working like a caveman here.
Alright. Step back out of the way here. And we'll see. So sometimes when you pour into the clay, the mold, depending on how it burns, occasionally they can be used more than once.
Well, this is a different clay.
But this is a different clay. He's been playing with some different mixes and different things of his own device here. And he made that neat firewall with it. And now there's apparently a nice side effect of having a
I'm coming after
wood style.
Coming after your wood pours, Vulcan, with copper. Copper non-wood pours. We can't all do the same thing, brother. And I can't touch what you're doing. Mafia wasn't so damn good.
Oh, Matt, I just saw your chat. You're February too? That's funny. Yeah, his buddies was a little late on figuring out exactly what he wanted to do. But I think she's going to be happy with the weight based on what we just saw here. I'm going to take another peek while he's looking in the furnace. That is awesome. Here we go. You can see he poured that one with the pegs, and this one he drilled into, and it's got a neat little design on it.
They both do. That's fire stamp.
Yes. Yeah, that was just poured, obviously. It needs to be.
There you go.
There you go. You can see the 2 halves.
Stick with us, guys. Just a couple more minutes.
Nope. You heard all the pretty bells. That was me plugging the charger in. Good evening, Bruno Stack.
I can't believe this.
We are just waiting on the copper to come up to temperature for the second pour into this mold. That heart that he was just holding, he just finished pouring that.
It just dropped. I can see by the temperature it just dropped.
It just dropped. Alright, we are just about ready for the pour then. Ooh. I always forget, I get too close when it's copper. Oh, good plan, Matt. He switched to his tablet, so now he's getting a keyboard. I don't ever type in the chat while I'm filming because it makes the camera much too bouncy. It's bad enough the way I jump around trying not to get in his way, but to get good shots of everything.
What are we gonna do next, guys?
And
I told her I'm thinking terrarium.
there's the furnace. Yes.
Oh,
Terrarium. We are there. All right. That's the words we like to hear. Everybody like to be there.
Get there. Alright. First time ever. Copper. Non-wood pour. Damn it.
Simulated wood.
Simulated wood.
That's what it is. It's simulated wood pour.
Come, man.
Okay, let's zoom in there and see what we can see. Oh, well,
You know,
we're getting some beautiful colors. Duran Sexton 79, thanks for joining us just in time for the fire show. That's popping a lot more than the first one did. Oh, I didn't say it was not all right.
exciting that way.
Neat how flames are coming out on the ends so high but not in the middle. That is really cool. I'm glad my phone has a zoom because it feels hot all the way from over here. Plus, I think I'm out of the spitting range.
Oh, that's crazy. That works nice.
That did work really cool.
That works nice. I must have been a good boy this weekend.
The metal gods were
Thank
liking you.
Who wants a cool piece of copper? PM me. I'll send it to the first person that asks for it right now before sight unseen. Free.
I think my phone is getting hot, even though I'm back ways away from it. Holy cow, I keep hearing a beeping sound. That is a lot of fire. Ladislavic up. Matt Maldingo said I does.
It's yours.
There you go, Matt.
Let me know where to send it.
PM us your information. And you can have the very first copper simulated wood pour. I'm pretty sure that the miner is on a one-man mission to make everybody realize how much copper is undervalued.
Is that not sweet? Very balanced.
Perfect, Matt. Perfect. See, look, it's a good thing you switched to your tablet. Oh, that is a pretty piece.
6 months I've been trying to find a use for that damn clay. The reason I didn't throw it away. That works.
Okay. I can't wait. I know with the copper we have to wait a little longer than with the silver because it's hot. But I can't wait to see that next to this one, because that's the first break of the mold that made the pattern. Oh, you have to just jump in and do it, Matt. It's a lot of fun. That's what started all of this. He does industrial and commercial HVAC. He always had a lot of copper. He's done a lot of copper art over the years.
And my dad taught me was how to get it. Just do it. Figure it out and do it.
And he, once we started pouring,
beautiful.
Oh, that is going to be beautiful. I'm going to rinse a little of that off so we can see what it really looks like. A little fun music for your holding pleasure. He's got the toothbrush out, cleaning it off. There are an awful lot of steps for it to end up looking pretty, but it's so much fun. Good evening, George Besso Pianado. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I'm just going to call you George. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. I think Matt's waiting. Whoa. That has some neat designs.
That's going to be wonderful.
Oh, that is going to polish up so pretty.
342.
3.4 ounces. Well, that is very cool. It is a simulated wood pour. How awesome.
See those colors?
There's so many colors. It looks almost like a piece of bamboo.
Wait till this comes out with polish.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
We're gonna antique it. You're gonna love this.
All right.
Metal of civilization, y'all.
So, there is our test pours on the new or different sand that he's been trying to decide what to do. That one there, Matt. That'll be coming out to you as soon as he finishes it up. And we'll be posting some pictures soon of the finished heart pendant for everyone. However, my phone is yelling at me that it is really hot. That was a lot of copper to deal with. So I think we're going to sign off for now. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And we will be in touch, Matt. Have a good week, everyone.